Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third annual Guy Carpenter press briefing. I'm Henry Keeling. I'm the CEO of our international operations. And today I've got the pleasure of moderating a panel that includes several of our firm's senior leaders. Now, we'll be discussing topics that are of import to the industry and are on the minds of our clients as we move into the Rendezvous of 2010. Now, as I'm sure all of you will be aware, today happens to mark 9 years since the terror attacks of September the 11th. Many of you, as indeed I was, may have been in this very city when the tragedy struck. The event had a profound effect on our industry, particularly from a personal perspective, as many of our friends and colleagues were injured and died as a result of the event. They continue to be in our thoughts. Now, last year at our second briefing, you may remember that we were reflecting on what a difference a year can make. The industry was regaining its footing after the shocks of the 2008 financial crisis, and capital levels were coming back. And it looked as though the reinsurance market was returning to normal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that indeed it has. In fact, we've seen rates continue to come down this year, and instead of referring back to 2008, and the beginning of the global financial crisis, the industry is dealing with issues more similar to those that we faced in 2007. 3 years ago, the topic across the industry was how to make excess capital productive, and that's where we are again today. For many, excess capital is being returned to investors, taken off the table in the form of dividends and buybacks. For some, this may be prudent, but as we see, this is giving up a potential competitive advantage. There are many ways insurers and reinsurers can deploy capital to grow their businesses, from new technology to emerging risks and markets. Returning capital doesn't create profitable growth and increase market share. Innovation, on the other hand, does. Now, these are lessons that Guy Carpenter has taken to heart, and our firm has demonstrated 6 consecutive quarters of organic revenue growth, despite headwinds from declines in pricing within the insurance and reinsurance sectors across almost all lines of business. We've reinvested in our platform with recent changes in our executive team, such as the addition of Bill Kennedy, whom I'll introduce in a moment, and the restructuring of our European operation. We have tremendous resources at our disposal, and we are very confident in our own strategy for growth going forward.